seat on your chair. So ideally your spine should be nice and upright. So if you're in a softer chair and you're leaning back, you might pop a cushion behind your back so that you're nice and upright. And your feet should be on the floor, flat and a little separated. Your hands can rest on your knees and just close your eyes. Begin to arrive here in the room, ready for your yoga practice today. Soften your forehead, the skin around your eyes and your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Now bring your hands to your belly. Begin to breathe into your belly. So as you breathe in, belly expands. And as you breathe out, belly relaxes. So you can feel the movement of your breath in your belly. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Continue with your slow, steady breaths into your belly, keeping shoulders relaxed. Filling your belly up. You might think about your belly like a balloon filling up as you breathe in and deflating as you breathe out. Now bring your hands to your lower side ribs. If it's not comfortable on your shoulder to place your hands on your rib cage, you can just maybe have them at the front or just imagine. We're going to be breathing into the rib cage, and the rib cage is 360 degrees. So you want to feel that movement at the front of the rib cage, the sides, as well as the back of your body. So you're breathing into the rib cage. With each breath in, you can feel your ribs opening up, separating. And as you breathe out, the rib cage closes back towards each other. Inhale, the rib cage opens. And exhale, the ribs come back together. One more time into the rib cage. And then finally we bring fingertips to collarbones. And as you breathe in, you'll send the breath into the belly, into the rib cage, and into the chest all the way up to your fingertips. And then as you exhale, empty out from chest, from rib cage, from belly. Twice more like this. Inhale, belly, rib cage, chest, exhale, chest, rib cage, belly. Once more on your own, full breath in and full breath out. Very nice. Bring your hands back down to your knees and bring your chin to your chest. Chin lifts up, just as far as it feels comfortable. There's no need to force. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift chin. Exhale, chin to chest. Head back to center, looking over your right shoulder. Keep your left shoulder back, just turn and look. And look with your eyes. Take your gaze as far over as you can so that your eyes are getting some movement too. Breathing here, keep the breath flowing. And then look over your left shoulder. Take the gaze as far over as you can. And then back to the center. Dropping right ear to right shoulder. Still breathing. And chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. You're welcome to close your eyes or just rest your gaze softly. And then chin to chest. Let's begin rolling the shoulders back. So again, keep all movements comfortable within your comfortable range of motion. There's no need to try and copy my movements exactly. You listen to your body and do what's right for you. Try to breathe in as you lift the shoulders up and breathe out as you take the shoulders down. And then we'll change direction. And then we'll take some shoulder shrugs. So as you breathe in, lift your shoulders up to your ears, and as you breathe out through your mouth, and twice more. Deep breath in. Let it fully empty. One more time. Very nice. Now take your fingers and curl them and place the fingertips onto your legs. So imagine you're playing a piano, and we'll keep all the fingers curled like in that lovely C shape, and then just lift up the thumbs and lower down. Lift up the first finger, lower down. Middle finger, lift them up, lower down. Ring finger, this one's tricky, and lower down. And little finger, and lower down. Good. The wrists are lifted up. Let's go in reverse. So little finger, ring finger. Notice if left and right is different. Lower down, middle finger, pointer finger, and thumb. Good. And then make your hands into fists and open, fists, open, fists, open. Fists, point the fists down. Feel that stretch through the top of through the wrists and the top of the arm. And then up, feel it through the carpal tunnel in the forearm. Fist down and fist up. Circle it out. Then you can keep your hands down if that's easier. And then change direction. And shake it out. Very nice. Now we inhale, open. So big breath in. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. If it's easier again to keep arms down, then absolutely that's fine. Just do what you can. Open through the heart. And then exhale, we round. So imagine you're hugging a beautiful tree or your friend. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. So you can look down if that's okay. Inhale to open, lifting chin if that's okay. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Exhale to round. A few more like this. Inhale, imagine you're gripping a tennis ball between your shoulder blades in the back of your body. Exhale, round. And now we add on, inhale, open. comfortable. And then turn the palms to face forwards. Cactus your elbows in towards your waist. And imagine that you're moving your elbows through mud, something thick. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, W shape with your arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades towards each other. One more time, doing really well. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Inhale, lift up, shoulders down. Exhale, cactus those elbows in towards your waist. And release. Shake out any tension from your shoulders. Very good. Take opposite hand to opposite shoulder and bring chin down to chest. Closing eyes, just enjoying this moment of appreciation for your body. So focusing on the things that your body can do, not the things that it can't do. Letting go of any frustration. Breathe into the back of your body. You might lift up your chin towards the left side and then draw a smiley face with your chin down through center and up to the right side. Just drawing that letter U or crescent moon shape. You might feel some little crunches or poppy sounds or sensations in your neck as you release the fascia in the neck. Good. And then release the hands. Bring your hands back to your legs. We take our attention to our feet now. I'll just move my chair slightly back so you can see my feet. Okay. So we're going to lift up the big toes and try to keep the other toes down. Okay, so just lifting up the big toes and then bring the big toes down. Lift up the other 4 toes on each foot and leave the big toes down. It's tricky. Now lift up all the toes, spread them wide, and then one by one, starting with the little toe side of the feet, place them down. Good. Scrunch the toes into little balls and then spread them wide. Scrunch and spread. Scrunch and spread. Very good. Now you can take your feet from side to side. You can keep your feet on the floor. I'm just lifting mine up a little bit because I think you can't see them otherwise. So take your feet from side to side, or if it's easier to do them independently like that, you could do them like that. So just move however feels good. Just feeling that in the ankles. Then we're going to point the feet and flex the feet. Again, your feet can stay on the floor. I'm just lifting mine up so you can see better. Pointing and flexing, feeling that movement, not just in the ankles but through the legs as well. Good. And now we're going to keep both feet on the floor, lift up the heels, toes are down, and then leave the heels down, lift up the toes. Heels lift, toes lift, heels lift, toes lift. One more time, heels and toes, and then leave the feet down. I want you to press down through your right foot now. We're going to be lifting up the left foot. So maybe it's just the heel, and that's okay, or maybe we can lift the whole foot up. We probably need to be a little further further forwards in your chair so that you can balance. And I really want you to anchor down through this right foot so that we don't kind of collapse one side or the other. We need to still be nice and upright. So just lift as much as is comfortable for you and close your eyes and feel that balance. Notice your breath. Relax your face, relax your shoulders, and then lower down. Good. Notice any difference between the two sides, and then we'll move into the second side. So press down through your left foot, and then either just lift up the heel of the right foot or the whole foot. Lengthen up through the spine, and breathe. Notice if your breath is calm and steady or if it's become short and ragged. We want to maintain calm, steady breath throughout our yoga practice. Lower down. Very good. Take the legs a little bit wider if that's okay with you. And begin to circle through your center. So imagine there was a center pole running up through the center and you're rotating around that pole. And your circles might be very small, that's okay, or they might be a little bit larger. They might be fast, they might be slow, that's absolutely okay. You do what's right for you, not what you think I'm expecting. Your yoga practice is there to serve you, not the other way around. And then change direction. Very nice. Come back to the center. Bring your feet back to hip distance apart, and we'll take a side stretch. So you can lift the arm or not, depending on what works for you. You can just take a little side stretch like this, or you can bring your right hand down if you need to shuffle over. My chair's a bit narrow, so if you need to shuffle over, you can. You have the option to lift up the left hand. So if you are lifting up, we want to use our inhale to get as much length as we possibly can through that left side of the body, and then we exhale over. Again, anchoring down, just like when we did that balance, you want to anchor down evenly through both sides. Your gaze, it can be straight ahead, or you can lift it up. Breathing. Take 2 more deep breaths for me here. In and calmly out. And 1 more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then come back to the center. Relax the shoulders. We'll do the other side. So lengthen up, either with or without that right arm lifting. And then exhale to your side stretch. Maybe looking up. Take 3 deep breaths. In and out. In and out. Last one, in and out. And release. Good. Again, shake it all out. We're going to come to standing. If standing is accessible for you, if it's not, you'll stay seated and do everything like what we're doing, but sitting down, okay? So if it's okay for you, come to stand up, and we're going to do what's called a chair pose. So we want our feet and our knees to stay pointing forwards. They're not going out to the side, they're pointing forwards. So we're going to lower down. It might just be a little bend, or you might come down a little bit further. You want to be able to see your toes. Your hands, they can stay on your knees, they can come to your heart, they can come out. Or if you really want to challenge yourself, you can bring them up alongside your ears. I'm going to bring my hands here. So if you're standing, you're going to really feel that those legs working, strengthening, and then we'll come back up. Good. Lift up onto your tippy toes for a balance. Bring the heels down, come back into your chair pose. Tuck your tail under so we're not sticking our butt back, we're tucking the tail under, and then straighten up through the legs, lift up the heels. And we'll do it one more time, lower the heels, lower down. You should be able to see your toes in front of your knees. So your weight is a little further back. And then lift up onto the toes and lower down. Well done. Good. Let's bring the arms out to the sides and we'll take a twist. So if you're not doing the arm movements, you're just taking the twist. So take your left arm back, bring your right arm in front, and if it's okay for you, take your gaze to your back hand. Good. Breathing here, twisting through the spine. The spine is designed to move in 6 different ways. So this is our last spinal movement to make sure that we've covered all of those 6 ways. And then come back to the front and we'll twist to the other side. Deep breaths here. Using your breath to move a little deeper into the pose. So with each inhale, we make space. With each exhale, we move into that space. Come back to the front. Oops, sorry, plant. And if it's okay for you, you can spin. You might lower down your arms now if they are feeling a bit tired. So if you are not standing, it might be easier for you to repeat the twist and hold it for a few breaths. Otherwise, just spin your arms around you if that's okay. Again, just gentle movement. Very good. And then slow it down. And we take one final side stretch. So if you're standing and you're happy to stay standing, we'll do it like that. Otherwise, you can do this seated. So you're welcome to repeat the same side stretch that we did before, or you can hold your left wrist with your right hand, bring your arms above your head and side stretch. If you're standing, or even if you're not actually, we want to keep our chest facing forward. So we're not twisting, we've got the arm alongside the ear just as much as feels comfortable. Remember, you can always side stretch without the arms above your head. And then come back up. Switch the grip, so now hold your right wrist with your left hand and exhale. So you're pulling on the hand with the left hand. Good. And then inhale, come back up. Then exhale, release, roll the shoulders back. Come and take a seat. Again, if you were standing, I'll just move forwards a little bit so you can see this more clearly. Okay, we're going to do some alternate nostril breathing to finish the class today. So you're going to take your right hand and place your right thumb on your right nostril. First finger, middle finger can come to your eyebrow center, and your ring finger and little finger will rest on your left nostril. So keep the shoulders down, head in the center. Block the right nostril, breathe in through the left side. Block the left side, breathe out through the right side. Breathe in through the right side. And breathe out through the left side. So that's one round. In left. Out right. In right. Out left. So do 2 more rounds on your own. Breathing at your own pace. If you feel comfortable holding the breath, you can absolutely have a breath retention after your inhale. One more round. place your right hand down. Breathe through both sides at the same time. Bring your hands together in front of your heart, rubbing your palms. And then take your palms over your closed eyes. And then down to your heart. And we'll finish our practice today, if you're comfortable with doing this, chanting a single Om together. If you don't want to join in, that's absolutely fine as well. Take a deep breath in. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining together, everyone. Hope you feel okay. Let me know if you have any questions for me, any feedback, anything that you would like more of, less of next time. Please let me know. The recording will go up as usual, just of me, not of you. So yeah, you can do the class again during the month, and I'll see you next month, hopefully. The third Monday of every month we have these sessions. Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks Kitty, thanks Christine.